Hello crochet lovers! Today we'll learn how to make these beautiful emojis or smiley faces, whatever you call them. I'll use them as magnets, but you can also use them for garlands, decorate pillows, clothing, to give them as gifts and much more. They are very easy to make, but if you still don't know the basic crochet stitches, I recommend you go to the basic crochet course for beginners so you can practice a little before making your first emoji. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, you'll find over here a button to do so. That way we can be in touch every week. Let's begin the tutorial. We will begin by making the emoji face, of course with the color yellow. I am using a 5mm hook and the corresponding size of yarn. We'll start with a magic slip knot. This will be the center of the face, or the circle, and we will make 2 chains now. Now, on the first chain, which is the magic slip knot, we will make 10 double crochet stitches. That's our first double crochet. We will make 9 more, so we have a total of 10 double crochet stitches. Okay, we already have the 10 double crochet stitches in the same hole, the central ring. And now, to close it up, we'll look for the top loop of the first stitch we made and we'll make a slip stitch there. Now, to close that hole in the middle, we will just pull from that initial thread and we will see how the central ring closes up. For the second row, we will begin with 2 chains and we will make an increase on each available stitch. The first available stitch is almost where the chains are. We'll make our first increase there. Remember, it means we will make 2 double crochets in the same hole. And we keep making 1 increase in each available stitch. Now we're done. We must have 20 top loops. That means we did the increase in each available stitch. And to close it up, we'll look for the first top loop on our first stitch and we make a slip stitch there. For the third row, we'll make 2 chains. And we'll alternate 1 double crochet and 1 increase. 1 double crochet and 1 increase. We'll start with just 1 double crochet in the first hole, which is almost where the chains start. And then we go to the next one, which is where we'll make 1 increase. 2 double crochets in the same hole. There we have 1 double crochet, 1 increase, and now we have to make another double crochet. And we keep doing this until we go all the way around, alternating 1 double crochet and 1 increase. We've gone all the way around. If we did it right, the last stitch should be an increase, and there should be 30 top loops in this row. To close it up, we make 1 slip stitch in the top loop of the first double crochet we made. And that's it! We have the face for the emoji. We'll just cut the yarn, release the hook, and we can hide the rest of the yellow yarn with a wool needle. Our first emoji will be the one with hearts for eyes. We can choose to make a small or a mini heart for the eyes. You have the link for both tutorials up here. I chose to make a mini heart. Like I said in those tutorials, it's important not to cut those threads because they will help us attach the heart to our emoji. So now what we do is we locate the place where we want the heart eye to be set. We pull the yarn through with the hook, and that's it, we have our heart eye. If we want it more steady or more attached to the face, we can sew it with the wool needle and the same red yarn we had before. I'll just tie up the other eye. The eyes are ready. Now we'll make the mouth. The mouth can be made in brown or black, but for this tutorial, I'll make it in blue so you can see the instructions more clearly. So we have a normal slip knot to begin the mouth. I'm making the decorations for these emojis with a smaller hook, a 3.5mm hook. Now we have to make 11 chains. In the second chain from the hook, we'll make 1 single crochet. Then we'll make another single crochet. After that, we make 6 double crochets. And in the end, we'll make 2 single crochets in the last 2 chains we have available. Perfect, the mouth is now ready. When we sew it, we will give it a bigger curve. This is the mouth I'll use. I made it in black. We have to leave the final thread very long, and with the wool needle, we have to make some stitches to attach it to the face, giving it the shape and curve we want. We'll later make a lid that will hide all those extra threads we have. This is the lid I told you about. We made it with the same instructions for the first circle. It's the exact same. I'll show you how to attach them together with the brown yarn, but you really need to use yellow yarn. So we bring in the yarn from the back and we'll attach the equivalent stitches with slip stitches. And that's how we create the union. You'll see that this way the emoji is more consistent and it has a better circular shape. When we finish, we just cut the thread, release the hook, and the yarn we have this way has to be pulled back with the hook. And then we can hide it in the back. Our second face will be the one wearing sunglasses. The glasses are black, but I'll make them blue here. We begin with a normal slip knot, and then we make 16 chains. We have to verify it because it will be the glasses width. Now we'll make 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Then we make another single crochet, then 4 double crochets. After those 4 double crochets, we make 3 single crochets. Then we make another 4 double crochets. And to finish it off, we'll make 2 single crochets in the 2 chains we have available at the end. Now we'll make another row for the glasses. We'll begin with 1 chain for the second row. We turn the project, and now we will make 2 slip stitches, one after the other. Then we'll make 4 single crochets. Then we'll make 3 slip stitches. Now another 4 single crochets. And to finish it off, we'll make 2 slip stitches. And we have finished both the second row and our glasses. We leave a long piece of yarn at the end, and with a wool needle, we will use that final thread to sew the glasses to the face. We'll make the mouth with the same hook. We have to imagine the shape of the mouth, or we can paint it if we need to with a Sharpie or another marker. We bring in the yarn from the back. That's how it has to look. We should have a piece of yarn here, not too long or too short. It has to make the yarn steady. And now, with the shape we imagined or drew, we'll insert the hook in the next stitch and we make 1 slip stitch. We will work using only slip stitches and we'll make the mouth shape. We cut the yarn, release the hook, and the thread we have in the front will be pulled back using the hook. We can finish off the thread in the back, and then we attach the lid like we did in the previous emoji face. Our third face will be the one that cries laughing. We'll begin with the mouth. For this tutorial, I'll make it in blue, but remember, you can make it in brown or in black. We start with a normal slip knot, and then we make 11 chains. In the second chain from the hook, we will make 1 single crochet, then another single crochet. Now 6 double crochets. This first row is the same as for the first emoji's mouth. After those 6 double crochets, we make 2 single crochets and we have finished the first row. For the second row, we'll make 1 chain, twist the project, and we'll make 2 slip stitches, 1 and 2, 1 single crochet, 4 double crochets, 1 single crochet after those 4 double crochets and 2 slip stitches to close up that second and final round. Now the mouth is ready. Remember, you should make it in black and leave the final thread very long so we can use it to attach it to the face with a wool needle. We begin the teeth with the slip knot and we'll make 11 chains. In the second chain from the hook, we'll make 1 single crochet and we'll keep making single crochets in each available stitch until we get to the other side. We are now at the other side. We can cut the thread if we have 10 single crochets. Remember, leave the long thread at the end too, so we can use it with the wool needle to attach the teeth. Now we'll make the eyes. Those will be made directly in here. We know how to make the eyes and eyebrows, so we insert the hook wherever we want the eye to start. It will have a half moon shape. We bring in the black or brown yarn. We leave back a medium length thread and we begin to work. We have to imagine the shape of the eye or we can paint it beforehand. Now we just need the tears of laughter. So we begin with the slip knot. These have to be made in blue and we make 4 chains. In the second chain from the hook, we will make a slip stitch. In the next one, we'll make 1 single crochet. And in the next one, which is the last one, we'll make 6 double crochets in the same hole that the chain creates. We will see that the tear will turn around. We've gone around the tear and now we'll mirror the stitches. On the second, we'll make a single crochet. And on the third one, the last chain, we'll make a slip stitch. And now we have the tear shape. We'll cut the thread, leaving a long piece behind. Remember, we'll use it to attach the tear. And now, with a wool needle, we'll set the tear starting at the corner of the eye, and it has to be just a little over the teeth. Now we'll make the emoji that is blowing a kiss, which is the one I always use to say goodbye. We'll make the eye in black or brown, but here I'll show it to you in blue. We begin with a magic slip knot. We make 2 chains, and in the first chain, which is the slip knot, we'll make 1 double crochet. Then 2 single crochets in the same hole. We can put the thread back if it bothers us. Now we'll make 2 double crochets, then 2 single crochets again, and finally 1 double crochet. Now to close it up, we'll look for the top loop of the first double crochet we made and we make a slip stitch there. We close the central ring by pulling the thread and the eye is ready. Of course, we'll make it in black and we'll leave a long piece of yarn so we can attach it to the face. Now we'll make the other eye, which is the one winking. We'll make the eyebrows and the kissy mouth. And we'll just need to set the heart. I made this one with the small heart tutorial. You already know that I left it up here and the pull down eye. And those are our 4 emojis. I'm really happy with my magnets, and I hope you like this tutorial too. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you very soon with new videos and new tutorials. Until next time, crochet lovers!